Hey guys, it's me, DioGenZ, and I got 0%, yeah! What you just witnessed there was Party Mode. And this is a new mode in what other than Guitar Hero 5, because today I'm going to review Guitar Hero 5. Now, a lot of people are getting pretty sick and tired of all the Guitar Heroes and rock bands and all the music-based instrument games and like the DJ heroes, the band heroes. It's just becoming ridiculous. But does Guitar Hero 5 have enough to really make you want to buy it? Well, we'll find out right now. So first, let me take you through the career. Now they really changed up the formula here. What you're seeing right now is basically band play. I mean, you can go into a band with computer players, it wouldn't matter. And you can go into a band with online players simply by pressing the orange button on the guitar in this case. You could host or join. You have the everyone play, which means you're ready to go. Set your difficulty, set your instrument, change your rocker. One cool thing that is quite notable, you could have as many people as you want the same. So like, you can see that's my customized character right there. I could have 4 of him in the band, all just me, which we'll get to me's later, but you could do the modes here. It's pretty cool because you can go from career to quick play to competitive and just really switch it up all on this one menu. And you can go to options such as the extras, cheats, hardness, with whether you want star power or a touch strip. You could also put hyper mode on. They have the band lineup, which is probably one of the coolest features that they have. It's very minuscule, but you can go into the band and you can decide that maybe I want Metalhead at the drums instead of Frankenstein guy, and you can change that up any way you want. Like I said, you could have as many Kurt Cobains, for instance, as you want. And that's one of my favorite things about this game. I know it's very stupid to say that because it's so small and so minuscule, but the way that they change the career is besides the options you have, you'll see that if you go back actually, you see that you have total career stars and then venue, how many stars you can get for that. So when you play a song, you're no longer going for, you're going for the high score, but you're not going for maximum money like in Guitar Hero 4. In Guitar Hero 4, they went crazy with the money, and getting to level 50 was just unbelievable. I made it to level 30, and I just then Guitar Hero 5 came out, so that's just an example. So now everything is star based. So say you don't like a song, say that you're not into maybe Feel Good Inc. So you could skip that and go to All Along the Watchtower. It's all up to you. It's really customizable, in the way that you do your career as you want. There's no stupid, set limits that you have to do. As long as you have enough stars to go on to the next thing. I mean, theoretically, you could play the same song over and over again until you have enough, stars for the next gig. Now, one thing to note that's pretty cool that they added to Guitar Hero 5 is they added challenges. So you can see this is one challenge to unlock Shirley Manson, and there's 3 rankings. There's gold, there's platinum, and then there's diamond for doing different things. And they have a challenge on each song, which is really cool, for different instruments. Some are for the band, and some are just for certain instruments. And it's really cool because you could incorporate an online band, and then you can actually fulfill those achievements, which is really awesome. So here we have the music store, and there's been some tweaks to that too. I hope I have enough time to go through all of it. I might not. Maybe I'll split this video. I'm not sure. It's up in the air for now. But yeah, if we wait this long. So anyway, the main thing that you guys should know about is that while Activision and Red Octane, they say that all the DLC, or most of the DLC, is forward compatible from Guitar Hero 4 to Guitar Hero 5. You got to know that some of the best songs are not. Here's the new arrivals. New to the deal is the track pack. You can buy the whole track pack right there. You used to have to buy all the individual songs. You can buy whole albums. They don't have anything yet. still in the infancy stage. And then there's the special offers, which I want to talk about here, because this is a very important part of the game. Here you can import songs from Smash Hits and Guitar Hero World Tour. You can see I've done it from World Tour, not from Smash Hits. Okay, now, here's my problem. I have a big problem with this. A lot of the songs, you know, one of the things about the forward compatibility, for instance, I invested a lot of money in, well, not a lot, but a significant amount of Wii points into all the Jimi Hendrix DLC, and none of that was transferred over. The only thing, you know, and let's see, what else wasn't transferred? Metallica isn't transferred over. A lot of great bands aren't transferred over. So, like, you have World Tour, but you don't have, like, some of the really good stuff like Tool. And the reason for that, I think, is because they only have, like, a one-game contract. But I don't know why they did that, because, you know, you'd think you'd want as much as you can get out of the game, which is really just retarded that they did that. Quite frankly, I hate it. But they do have some, you know, I would recommend, if you had Wii points, you know, downloading the 2 track packs if capable. Another thing that's important to note that makes this just retarded all the way is the way that they do this. I originally thought that you needed to have the game, because I only have Guitar Hero World Tour, not Smash Hits, because that sucked. But, you know, I thought that it would just read your files from World Tour and then say, okay, you have Guitar Hero World Tour, you're verified, we're going to transfer the songs. But no, what they did is you input the code on the back of the instruction manual, and then you download the songs. You download them on an individual basis, so you can choose what you want to download and what you don't. And it's retarded. You're downloading a whole another set of songs when you could just be copying over. I don't understand why they can't read the Guitar Hero 4 data as like backwards compatibility, so they could do everything. And the last thing that makes the special offers deal very much suckage is the way that they only have Guitar Hero Smash Hits and Guitar Hero 4. Why don't they have Metallica, Aerosmith, 3, and Van Halen? I don't understand. But maybe they will in the future. Okay, so then we're going to have the GH Studio here. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a 2-part video, guys, so just letting you know. So they changed this up significantly. I'm not going to go into it too much. Basically, all you need to know that it's a little bit, it's got some great tweaks on there. It makes it a really great experience. The songs are great to download. GH Studio is still in full effect, and that's pretty cool. The thing is, it's still very not user-friendly, so you know, I find it not that great for making music, actually, if you're serious about it. Here you have all different kinds of leaderboards. You can check out where you stand online. Rockstar Creator is basically the same. They have some new editions. Again, you don't have to buy anybody, you don't have to buy clothes or anything like that when you verse or when you play the special songs, like the when you play Nirvana, you automatically unlock Kurt Cobain and you can use him as you will. They have the training modes here. They have competitive, which is pretty cool. They have a really good amount of competitive modes. Oops. And again, you can do the online play option, which is what I'll most likely be doing. Doesn't let me go in because I don't have another person. But they have a good amount of competitive modes, ranging from a mode where you start out at easy, and you know you continuously hit notes. The better you do, the harder the difficulty gets. The worse you do, the lower the difficulty gets. You have the head-to-head. You have the head-to-head with the bands. So there's 8 to 8. Not 8 to 8. I'm sorry. There's 8 players maximum online, which is completely insane, and I love it. You have the Pro Face-Off. You have all your old modes plus the new ones. It's really fantastic. The fact that you can have as many guitarists or bassists, drummers, vocalists really opens up a lot of options for the gameplay, and they definitely came through on that. Now, what you see here is Rie Battle, and we're going to get into Rie Battle and me Freestyle and Quick Play in the next video. So I'll see you then. Okay, guys? Alright, welcome to part 2 of Nintendo Radio Reviews Guitar Hero 5. And where we left off, we're about to check out the Rie Battle feature, which is, important to note, exclusive to the Wii. Okay, now what this will do is you have your DS, and the great thing is you don't have to have Guitar Hero on tour. All you need is a DS, and it'll utilize the DS download play. Now this is a pretty cool way to play with 4 people. Instead of playing with them all in a band, you play with them versing each other. So you have one person assigned to a guitar, another person assigned to a guitar, then 2 people on DSs, one assigned to each guitarist. Then the guitarists, you know, they're duking it out, and it's kind of like what Guitar Hero 3 was, where when you use star power, you released a kind of an attack on your opponent where you cut the string or something. It's just like that with the roadies on the DS, except, you know, they have a lot more malevolent mess-ups to mess up the people, you know, actually doing the guitar. It's really cool. It's really stylized. I gotta say, they took some time on this. They really made this a real mode. This is legit, all the way. If you look, the animations are just top-notch, and they're hilarious too. The feud between the roadies is great. If you try to quit, they're like, "No, don't leave." And it's very funny. It's pretty cool for the person who's doing the DS. You know, it's not just like cutting a string. I mean, sometimes you're going to blow out an amp, sometimes you're going to cut strings, you're going to, you know, mess with the whammy, whatever. You're going to do a mess of things, and it's going to be like a mini game on the DS, and you could just alternate that between your friends. Now, this, Me Freestyle, is something quite interesting to me. Because originally, Me Freestyle, for me, if you remember my Guitar Hero 4 review, was pish-posh. It was horrible. So you have the option to go in here. You could have, you know, you can have 3 people. You've got the guitarist, drummer, and the bassist going all at once. So you could select your Me, select standard or lefty flip. You can do the normal or advanced. Advanced makes you actually play more notes. Normal kind of does self-play, so go to the advanced. And then we got Me Select, hardness, difficulty. And then you can see over on the very right of the screen, over there was a DS. Now I'm going to go into my song library. You can record these and send these to other people on your friends list, which is very cool. So while you watch this, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Me Freestyle and why it's a really cool mode now. Yeah, so you saw the DS icon, and what the DS icon is there for is, now this is pretty cool. Listen to this. Now you can set the guys in the background to be auto, or you can set them off so you can do your own solos. Now you hear that? Now you hear that funky noise? They got a lot of really, really cool sounds now. A lot better than before. You can really mess around with it. It's really a relaxing mode, honestly. It's really fun just to wail out on the guitar and like not have to care about hitting specific notes. But anyway, about the DS, you can also connect your DS through DS Download Play. You don't have to have the stupid, you know, guitar grip if you don't like Guitar Hero on tour, which was interesting because throughout the whole thing, throughout the whole game, you were constantly bombarded with, like, well, not constantly, but I mean in the loading screens you would see advertisements for the DS versions, and I thought that was smart product placement. Much better, I'd rather see that than, say, like a KFC ad. So that was good. But when you use it with the Me Freestyle, you have the ability to control the stage. So, say you're all alone and you don't have anybody to control the lights on a constant basis. Like, this is just running auto lights right now. But you can set it so, like, you could have a black and white screen beforehand and then just play on that. So, that is pretty freaking badass. And, you know, you don't change the venue. The venue is where it is. It's set and it's staying where it is. But, I was really surprised with this mode. I was happily surprised. I was like, I couldn't believe it was a good mode. Because last Guitar Hero iteration was very, very suck-ass. You know, it didn't appeal to me at all. It was super casual, and it just, like, even casual people found it boring. They're like, alright, this is not Guitar Hero. They even knew. So, we're going to exit out of this beautiful performance. And there's different genres you can go do. You could have, like, that was funk genre. You could do blues, rock, metal, punk, you know, there's a good amount. So here's the connect to DS option, and then your song library is right up here for when you record stuff. And it's pretty cool. I think you have the option to save to SD card. I'm not entirely sure. So that's pretty cool. One thing that was interesting about the SD card, Guitar Hero 4 didn't support 32 gig SD cards, which was bullshit because I had one. And my only other option was a 1 gig, and I downloaded music like crazy. Like I said, I invested in all the Jimi Hendrix songs. But now Guitar Hero 5 does support 32 SD card, 32 gig, and it's a blessing because there's no way I would be able to download all the Guitar Hero 4 songs and, you know, have that option. Okay, so now we're in quick play mode, and this will be the last one we're going through. The only thing here that's different would be the venue. You have all the same options that you did before, except you can change the venue. So we're at the sideshow currently. We're going to go to a venue I unlocked. Later on in the game you can get it as Wormhole. It's pretty cool. And you can go everyone play. Now this is just amazing what they've added here. You can create a set list as long as you want, as long as your heart desires. Create a playlist. You can create a playlist, you can save a playlist, so you know, you can make up, like, maybe you want a Beastie Boys playlist, you know, or you know, you could also sort this so you can have this is a nice feature they added too. They have the intensities of the song, so you can know which songs are specified for you and which ones are not. So we can make a playlist right now out of, we're gonna do all Nirvana songs. Now you can make this as long as you want from the SD card, from your hard drive, you know, whatever it is, and it'll just keep playing. You know, it'll just let you play. I don't want that. Alright, so now we chose our venue, we got all that settled, and now you get to play. So you could set up, like, all of the songs on your set list. Not to mention you could save your playlist and then reload them. So if you have a playlist that's specifically good for a party, or specifically good, say you want to play a Nirvana show like I am, then you can do that. And it's pretty freaking sweet. Now, speaking of parties, it's very hard to focus and play at the same time, so I'm going to go show you party mode now. That's the other mode that they added that really sets Guitar Hero 5, in my opinion, above and beyond Rock Band in the features. So, oh, that's very cool to mention, is that if you leave a venue, that last venue you played at is going to be the background, which is just very cool. So, here you see the party play, and this is basically just like a jukebox. It just keeps playing. You have the option to, you know, choose guitar, bass, whatever you want, and after that you can choose the song. If you don't want the song, you can skip the song, and it's really friendly for parties, because all you got to do is join. And also, let me show you something, like we can go to beginner, alright? And I'm purposely failing this right now. It's taking a long ass time to fail. Probably want to switch difficulties, maybe. You can do options, go to difficulty, and it's that easy. And look, I'm at the red, and I'm not failing. So it's a no-fail mode, and it's great for parties, because I gotta say, I was at a party recently, and Rock Band was up, and oh man, people were idiots with it, because they were just like, oh wait, you press green, no you press red, no you press yellow, what? So this is very simple, and this is what I think makes Guitar Hero 5 better than Rock Band in this aspect. The only aspect that it has to catch up on now is the DLC. Rock Band is superior to that, but if they get the DLC straight, I think they can surpass Rock Band. So definitely Guitar Hero 5 is the party-friendly game for the music genre games. So my final score for Guitar Hero 5 is going to be an 8.7. It is a definitely excellent game. It really restored what Guitar Hero was. It added great features. You know, it really enhanced this series like it's supposed to in every Guitar Hero. And you know, it's so open for people now, and it still has the hardcore elements like the challenge modes. It makes it a game for really anybody, you know? And it's really good to see that on Wii, not just casual, not just hardcore, mixing casual and hardcore and making it fun for everybody. That's why this game gets an 8.7. I'd like to see a little bit more DLC, a little bit more support for Jimi Hendrix, save Hendrix, but yeah, great game. Definitely pick it up. It's one to buy. Don't buy DJ Hero or anything like that. This would be the one to get. So I'm DioGenZ for Nintendo Radio Reviews, out.